Aloha and welcome back. I'm Panther, and this is Control. Technically the Ultimate Edition. Okay, that was a bad idea. Can't see. Oh well.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
I forgot you had to shoot it to slow it down.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Fuck off. No. No. There we are. Back to full health. I forgot that I also needed that. Okay, so I've got a executive mission that I need to complete. So let's do
Anyone
that.
is listening? We've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the lock department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
I will come back here after completing. Damn. Oh, that's right. Control points, full heal. Forgot about that. Oh, I have access to this. Fake planes. Dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airplanes are more like train stations. Airports are more. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that we don't want us to know about. Planes we see in the skies are the monsters. Government, don't contact me, okay? Hiss cluster. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of the Hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that previously just speculated on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would prove quite interesting. Alright, I need to go to communications.
cannon. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm a doof. That one. That one. Still can't go that way. Oh, I need to go. Nope, nope, nope. Go this way. Which I can't go. Fucking goddamn it. Yeah, I've already used that to my advantage. When I get the opportunity to utilize it. Don't think I can. Yeah. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red contaminant breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, or B, a high clearance individual gives the system all clear. This process is not the same as a directorial override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant that it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understands that this mess works out. Okay. So I should... Going this... Hi! I'm not... Data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized user. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling's presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following confirmed identities: Patrick Stursky, Ruben Norigin, Miss Bolin. Okay. Why is it so hard to get communications? I don't like that how close that was. There we go. Okay. Wow. Oh. Alright. What do I have? Oh, just damage increase. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. For right now, though. Let's just get rid of all level 1s. There. Alright, cool. What the huh? Oh my god. Fine. Now, let's get back on track. This is the wrong one. This is the right one. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals to explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with X-ray light box. See case file OOP-18 for details. In hypnosis lab, a section of parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, the astronaut must undergo a session in cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when the teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Groupthink. Rethink groupthink. This study extends the works of Ivan Jarus and Robert Byrne, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out various variations of Solomon Arch's original confirmation experiments using a telepathic individual as a subject. See experiments, blah, for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from the experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group, further implicating findings suggesting measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and prove that new directions for forward experimentation on the mind, including the manipulation of and. Cool. Awesome.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
Did her eyes go cross?
More of you? Really?
Done. Just a minute. Oh. Okay, so. Soda. That is a very weird elevator, but yeah. Luck and probability, ritual division, synchronicity.
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
Claimed.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
Okay.
Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Seen that funky mirror they're studying down the hall? I heard it steals your soul.
Don't worry. We've already sold yours by working here. If there's anything in this place that can improve our luck, we ought to try it out. You know, just in case.
Do not touch.
Still don't have 5 yet. Huh.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Ritual division. There you are. Couldn't grab anything.
Hit him down! It'll tear this place apart.
Fuck up. Okay. Lots of stuff to do. 14. You can only have one of any one type, if I remember correctly. Even if you can't, I don't like having stacks. Cool. Warped. Hiss Warped wield only paranatural abilities, similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly integrating greater internal reinforcement from Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the host that becomes the Hiss Warped? Or is there perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month or a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does corruption become too strong for the organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. I remember getting my ass kicked by that guy the first time I ran into him. Alright. Finally claiming the spot. There's a lot to work on here. We'll open the shelter, and then I will end this episode. Threshold Kids. With the recent arrival of there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young. There are no other to play with, and is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Will require a slow, friendly introduction into paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce The Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of colorful puppets, or cheerful puppets, explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of paranatural. Budget would be minimum. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have the research staff build the sets and record the footage and even do the voices. It would be good for morale, and I guarantee will respond positively to the videos. We can't expect to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, love puppets. There was a lot of things like children, like you couldn't say children. That makes no goddamn sense. You're supposed to plot out stuff that could be ramificating. Whatever. Hey. All right. Do I have enough? No, I don't. But I have enough for the rest of the stuff. That's cool. What about here? Definitely not. Alright, well, I will end this episode here. I will catch you all in the next episode. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha.